All right, we've all done it. We've all started in a new business, in a new office, and the emotions are high when you start in a real estate office, in any office. Jared's just started with us. We're going to talk about the first 2 weeks with the Novakians. Stay tuned. New kid on the block,
Good morning.
Mr. Jared Price. How are you?
I'm really good this morning. Thanks for asking, Mark. And apologies, I've not done one of these before, so let's see how we go.
And also, you were thrown on the spot last minute as well. Sienna was gonna do it this morning to train you, and she's got, I think, glandular fever. So you went, mate, I'll do it.
That's trial by fire. Let's go.
Jared, welcome to the show and to Novak. So I thought it would be great to jog people through a little bit what it's like to start in a real estate office, what it's like to start in a new office, business, industry, and use yourself as a little bit of a guinea pig on that.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess like everybody, you kind of think that all real estate offices are the same, all businesses work the same way, all agents function the same way. So, I started my real estate career mid last year. I did about 7 months in real estate, and then I thought, you know what, this isn't for me. So I went on to some other sales sort of industries, and then being friends with some other real estate agents, I started hearing different stories about how different people function and how different offices run. And I thought, you know what, there's a lot of things that I did miss about real estate. A big one of them was helping people, was sort of meeting people, being invited into people's homes and getting on a personal connection with your clients that you just don't really get in other industries. So I thought, okay, let's jump back in. Let's suss out the industry. And then sort of coming into Novak, I realized very, very quickly that it's definitely not a case of all offices are the same. Very much like all clients aren't the same. When you've got offices run and working within different people, it's a very, very different experience. So that was about 3 weeks ago now that I've started up at Novak, and it's been an amazing journey so far. A lot of lessons already learnt very quickly by Mr. Novak, and he makes sure of that himself. So yeah, it's definitely a lot more to learn, a lot more to develop, but it's good to be a part of an agency that really takes pride in that development and care of its staff.
Biggest uplift that you've had so far in the couple of weeks that you've started? Is there a moment out there where you can go, yeah, that was cool?
I think the biggest moment for me was when I felt like I got to know the people in the office. So when you come into a new office, there's 30 odd people in this office. It's a daunting moment. But sort of after you get through that first sort of 2 weeks, you start to sort of peel back the layers and get to know the people around you. For me, that was the big clicker, is when I started to really understand, well, I guess you can't really understand anyone within 3 weeks, but to get past the barriers of people and get to know who they are, what their values are, rather than just what you're seeing.
Yep.
When you first walk in. I think for me, that was the biggest moment. And then after that, I would have to say it would have been my first, so as you would know, Mark, but the other people here wouldn't. I work in new business, so I help landlords achieve their property goals through renting. So I think for me, the biggest achievement would have been our first client that we brought on in my time here, and then seeing his property leased out, above what he wanted originally, and just seeing how happy you make people when you get them good results.
That's cool. That's really cool. And sorry, I didn't mention what job you're doing in the office. So yeah, new landlords coming into the office. You're supporting them and doing a great job for the short time you've been with us. Question: in notable people in the office or characters that you sort of automatically connected with? Who are they, and what sort of characters are they?
Look, first character would have to be you, Mark, as you know, the leader of the people and the one to really look up to around the office. You know, you do a lot of different things throughout the day, and it's always good to be able to watch and learn from that. I guess Xanthony would be another brilliant character, her sales support role, but she does so much more than just sales support. She's there for everybody, and she's constantly, when you need help, she's right there, but she's already there. Like, you're not asking for it. She knows what's needed. So Xanthony would be another one. And Lisa Glynn, our marketing and media. She is probably one of the funniest women I've ever met, who is impeccably good at her job, but still has time to get to know you. It's a good feeling to see people that are that driven and good at their roles, but still have time to get to know you as well.
Let's just look at some comments. Love the step up. Deep diving in. There you go. Jeff says welcome.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff says we're good people. Thank you, buddy. Was so far in your couple of weeks in the business, was there like a penny drop where you're like, shit, this is a good fit, this is a bad fit? Is there a moment there where you're like, okay, this is good, it's all sort of come together for your career, or is that too early?
Look, I think we're early days, but I think that a penny drop moment would be seeing the drive and the ambition that the people have here. I think that to be a successful office...
Excuse me?
Are you copying off my tie?
We've got the same tie on.
Oh. No, mine's more floral.
Go hold yours up. Is that the same?
Oh, where's my camera? No, not quite.
No, sorry, false start. Back over to you.
Where were we? Office
penny drop. Whether you think this is a good fit.
Yeah, for me, it's the drive and the ambition of the people around. You know, I'm someone who wants to be successful and wants to do my role to the fullest of my ability. And I think for that to happen, you need to be in an office where that is part of the values, not just something that they say, you know, we're all really good at our job, etc. But it's, you know, it's not working via a clock, staying until your clients are helped rather than just going, that's the end of my day, I'm done, I'm finished, goodbye, everybody. I think to really succeed and help people, it needs to be part of the culture. Because if you're the only person in the office that's back till 6, 7 o'clock at night, it'll always feel draining. But when that's the normal, when that's what the office culture is, it's like, okay, we can do this now. You know, we can stay back, we can help people, and it doesn't feel like you're staying back. It feels like you're just doing your role to the best of your ability. And there's a lot of support around that, which is what I think really sets the Novak office apart. You know, it doesn't hit 5:30 and then just everything's gone, shut down. Good luck getting a hold of anybody. That 24/7 slogan of
everyone keep it going. Any embarrassing moments in the last couple of weeks since you started?
I'm very much a moving forward, stepping on kind of guy. I think you would be able to give us a few, Mark.
Nah. I think you've been like a duck in water. And what's actually really surprising is it just goes to show having the right people for the right job. And as a trainer, sometimes with new crew coming through. You're like, you got to do this, you got to do this. This is really important to your job. You got to do this. And something that Jared's talented with, guys, is pushing himself to get on the phone. Actually, not even pushing himself, because he enjoys it. So that's been really interesting to see you get on the phones, not know much that's going on around you, and just actually calling people and introducing our services to them. You're really, really onto it. Now, other things before we go to talk about. Give us some. What's your goals for the next couple of months and year ahead?
Look, my goal for the year ahead is to build up relationships with clients. I love talking to people. That's why I chose this industry. It's easy for me to jump on the phone because I like conversations. So for me, it's about building up, a select group of clients that I can work with and I can help in the long term, and then servicing those needs. So, I'm early days in my career, early days with Novak. So I need to build up from the ground, you know what I mean? Build up those relationships and really start to be able to roll through and support.
Nice. And anything else you want to say? First of all, welcome and thank you for coming on the show. I know you've this is the first one that you've done, and you've been very easy speak. Anything else you want to say before we go?
Other than I hope I did a good job on the show today and didn't embarrass you too much.
Mate, we'll run a vote. People can run their comments here and run a vote for you. There you go. Lisa's giving you a 10 out of 10 support. Well done, Jared. It's huge putting yourself in front of the camera. And Jeff gives you a B.
I love that. Oh, it's better than schooling.
That's pretty strong. But you did better than that's better than what we ever got at school. There you go, mate. Thank you for coming on. Good luck with your career in real estate and with Novak. And again, thanks for coming on the show.
Fantastic. Thank you for having me.
See you, legend. Take care.
Bye.